Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to start this video off by just showing you some of the rut activity we had out in Medina. I had a lot more video than this. I didn't want to load this video up with just trail camera footage, but just some beautiful bucks out there in Medina. Wasn't able to target them really this year that much because, you know, with life and everything that's going on, I just wasn't able to take as much vacation time as I usually do. That'll change again next year. I'll be back at it harder next year. But yeah, just enjoy these trail camera videos, and then we'll get into the hunt in a minute. folks, last bow hunt of the year here. I'm in Medina. Already realized I forgot my headlamp, so that's a good start. Yeah, again, last bow hunt of the year, I think, unless I get out late Friday or something. Here we go. A lot of big boys in here. All set up and ready to go here in Medina. Last bow hunt of the season. I just pray something comes by, because I'm not going to be picky today. If it's a buck, it's down. Let's go. So I made the cameraman mistake of double clutching the record button. Definitely hit it. Just probably hit it twice and missed the footage of the shot. This is the buck that walked in the same scrape that it's in right now, just a little bit behind it. Buck I knew really well. Called him Trashy because of the junk that he's got on his rack there. Got some really cool footage of this deer early in the season losing its velvet that I'm going to show you right now before we get back to the hunt. When I took the shot, I actually thought I hit a little too far back, but that's only because this deer was quartering away when it was standing to me, and I actually made a perfect shot. I shot right up into the body like you want to. I was aiming for that far side shoulder. It's just my reaction to the shot wasn't great because I think I saw the arrow, the luminoc, kind of deflect inside the deer. Must have double clutched the record button. I just did have a buck come by and I shot. Looked like a decent 8-point, not anything gigantic by any means, but 2.5-year-old deer. I gotta get down and look real quick. Really ticked off that the footage didn't come through because it was perfect. I double clutched on the record button give it an hour here. I'm gonna start tracking this deer. I'm gonna take the camera with me so you guys can follow along. I think it's dead. I do. I wouldn't be starting to track this soon if I didn't think that there's a lot of blood on that arrow. I know I hit the deer in the front quarters. I know it was quartering away. I wish I had the footage, but I don't. That's what I got to go off of, and it's my instinct is honor is this deer's dead. I thought I heard a crash, like maybe, I'm talking like 2 minutes after I shot, and I know he ran and stopped over there somewhere. So I'm hoping he's dead within 100 yards. But if not, that's when I'll stop tracking and go to the truck and come back in here later. Alright folks, I know the deer headed in this direction. So I'm going to try to pick up the blood trail where I think it stopped for a second and see if I can see how much blood came out where it stopped. I'll turn it on when I get on blood. Alright, I'm on blood. Let's see what we got here. It's pretty good blood. There he is, folks. Got him. Oh, I was worried because I did not have good blood this last 40-50 yards, but that's definitely the deer that I heard crash. He's got his head up too. I'm gonna go get my bow just to be on the safe side. I don't like that his head's up like that. He's dead, but I'm just gonna be extra cautious in case he stands up. Made a bunch of noise. This deer's dead. Nice little 8, I think. Oh yeah, that's a nice little rack. I'll take that any day. Oh yeah. There it is, my 2024 bow buck. I really apologize I couldn't get that on camera for you guys. Double clutch the record button, but what are you gonna do, right? It's hunting. I'm a hunter first and a cameraman second. But there we go, tagged out in 2024 bow. My shot was a little far back. I'm not going to show you that because it'll get me kicked off of it'll get me kicked off of YouTube. But it actually went through where you'd want it to. So I got him in the pump station on the way out, and I got him too far back on the way in. But again, that's what, like I said, that quartering away shot, that's what you want as a bow hunter, and he was perfectly quartering away, and that's kind of where I aimed. So I'm not too upset with the shot. It's just a little bit higher than I would like. But the shot was good. I can't show you that again because YouTube doesn't like blood. So I'm not going to show you that. But hey, 9 point. I'll take it. Last bow hunt of the season. I grinded for this sucker. Alright folks, here is my 2024 bow buck, New York State. First and foremost, I apologize for not being able to get the footage. I must have double clicked the record button. That's the only thing I can figure out. When I hit record, when I looked at the footage to see where I hit this deer,
I only had 1 second or 2 seconds of record time, and it's a shame because it would have been great footage. He walked right to where I thought he was going to walk. He didn't hit the mock scrape in front of me like I would have wanted, but he walked right behind it, right to where I had a shooting lane, and I let him have it. It was about a 22-yard shot. I did hit him a little bit back on the entrance, but that's good because he was quartering away and I blew up both lungs. You know, like where the shot hit him, you'd think, oh wow, that's not where you want to aim at a deer, but when they're quartering away, you got to aim a little bit back so that you get up through them vitals, and it worked perfect. He only went 80 yards. Like I said, both lungs were just destroyed. So good, ethical, clean kill, and a nice buck. He's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pointer. He's got this junk here, really kind of cool looking. Might be my first drop tine. I don't know if that's considered to be a drop tine or not, but if it is, I got one. You know, this is a buck I've actually got quite a bit of footage of too. You know, in the season and before the season on trail cam. I actually have him shedding his velvet. I got like 4 or 5 videos of him shedding his velvet right back here, not 40 yards from where I shot him from. So this is a local deer. He's here a lot. I call them trash bags because of this junk that he's got down here. That's the nickname I gave him. He wasn't on the initial shooting list for the year, but I'm not going to pass up a buck like this, the last bow hunt that I have with a tag in my pocket. This is a good, respectable animal. I've struggled this year hunting. I don't have as much time to hunt this year. You know, and I'm super happy with this. It's gonna be a lot of meat in the freezer for me. So Moose Piss Outdoors 2024, getting it done. Shout out to Timmy John, my boy. Love you, buddy. Can't wait to get hunting with you during the gun season, pal.